Today, I am in a canoe at Yoho National Park in Canada on Emerald Lake, which is absolutely stunning, beyond words. And Winnie is chilling in the canoe with me. I want to do a really quick meditation. The wind is blowing us around a little bit here. So I'm going to try turn us around. Ooh, one-armed with the paddle in the canoe. And the meditation this probably is not, I'll drop something in the water. We'll just get blown around a little bit. That's okay. But I'm going to keep this a little bit quick because what's been coming to me lately is a lot on patience or lack of patience. And in my experience, patience is always an indicator that there's something else beneath the surface going on. When we're losing our patience with something, underneath that is this undercurrent of annoyance or anger or frustration, feeling slighted, feeling not seen, not heard. There's always some other undercurrent giving life to impatience. And when we're impatient, we aren't creating a pause. We're reacting reflexively in a knee-jerk manner. And so the saying patience is a virtue is cliche, but true for a reason, because when we have patience, we're creating a pause. And I want to encourage us or invite us to not only create the pause, but to be a little more curious about why we're being impatient. Why am I impatient standing in line or sitting in line? Why am I impatient with my kids or with my dog? Why am I impatient with myself, with my process, my progress? When we can be a little more curious about why we're impatient, what's underneath that, then we can kind of start to do the deeper work of unwinding what's underneath that impatience. And so as with all of these meditations, the first place to start is with our awareness, which involves coming into the body to really get more familiar with our feeling of impatience. Just look at this. It's crazy. It's called Emerald Lake for a reason. So you're going to get the sun probably right behind me here, so I'm going to try and keep it this way. So quick little meditation wherever you are to get comfortable, feet planted flat on the floor, or if you're lying down, feeling the surface of the floor beneath you. You can also be standing, noticing your feet firmly rooted into the ground or floor beneath you. And thinking of a situation recently where you felt impatience welling up in you, where you felt that agitation of come on, that hurry up and go kind of feeling. And bringing that situation to mind, maybe closing down your eyes if that helps you. And as you're bringing that situation to mind, all the circumstances and details around it, maybe what you were doing or saying or who else might have been there, picturing that as clearly as you can. And noticing what's coming up for you in your body, starting to turn your awareness inward into your body, to notice how your body is feeling in these moments of impatience. How does your body let you know that you're being impatient? Is there maybe something bubbling up in your throat, or do you feel a kind of vibration, almost like you want to get up, move fast? Do you notice something in your chest or abdomen, or maybe in your fingers, or even in your legs, like some kind of nervous energy? Starting to really tune into what your body feels like when you're experiencing impatience. And as you're doing this, it can be helpful to keep coming back to your breath, taking some deep inhales and exhales. And as you're tuning into how your body lets you know when you're experiencing impatience, what does that feel like? What are the sensations there? Where do you notice it, and what does it feel like? What's the quality of that impatience for you? Is it a tingling, a vibrating, a burning, maybe just some general sense of uneasiness or agitation? And to help bring awareness to when you're experiencing impatience, it can be helpful to come up with some phrase, something that allows you to identify that this is a moment, this is an experience of impatience. So even just saying, I notice I'm experiencing impatience. I notice I'm experiencing the sensations. And it can help to bring the breath to those sensations. Not to force them to go away or to try and be anything other than what they are. Just to indicate to the body that it's okay. It's okay to be here. On the inhale, bringing in a little space, and on the exhale, allowing the body to settle. And just even this little bit of awareness can help you create that pause in those moments of impatience before you react or lurch out or do some knee-jerk reaction. And you can do that very quickly, even in the moment. Just tuning into the body and noting, I'm experiencing a moment of impatience. And take a deep inhale and exhale. You can let the memory of that situation go now. Taking a few deep inhales and exhales. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes if they've been closed. And then to deepen this practice, after you've kind of created this pause for yourself, you can invite in some curiosity and start to ask yourself, what's underneath that impatience? Am I feeling anxious or agitated or annoyed? And keep peeling back the layers, maybe journaling, writing down some thoughts that come to mind. What's underneath that? What's underneath that annoyance or that impatience or that agitation, that nervous energy? And trying to get all the way down to the bottom of it. What is the situation saying to you when you're impatient? What do you think the situation is saying about you when you're noticing that you're impatient? Are you afraid you're not going to get something done or not done quick enough or not get where you need to be or whatever it might be? What do you think that situation is saying about you that's causing that impatience to well up? And I encourage you to journal, write down some thoughts. Reach out to me if you want a little more guidance on that. So that's just a really quick meditation on inviting in some curiosity about impatience, but at the very least, creating a pause in the moment when you know what those impatient sensations are in the body and noticing I'm experiencing a moment of impatience. Not I am impatient. We don't want to identify with it. We want to note that our body is experiencing sensations of impatience. So from the beautiful, calm, emerald green waters of Emerald Lake, may you continue to stay safe and well. Thanks for tuning in.